Good morning, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be planting a couple of shrubs. One is a Caryopteris, I think it's called Dark Knight or Blue Knight, and the other one is a propagated Hydrangea that I did from a cutting, and it's grown so much that it needs to get out of its pot. I'm going to plant them down here in my secret garden. So I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to plant this. I know I want it to be on the inside of the circle of the secret garden. And this is my hardest thing to do, is to figure out where to plant stuff. Anyways, I'll turn the camera around and show you where I'm thinking. So here is pretty full of plants, and I do want a bench in this area. I think as I back, maybe I'll come, so this would be the entrance over here. So this is the entrance, flagged by a couple of cedars. So you can see that I've kind of got a swoop going, and I kind of want it like a double row. And then over here, I've started this side as a swoop. And I'm thinking that I want it on the inside. And I know that's not a big bush. This one is bloomstruck. It's a hydrangea, and look at the color it goes in my soil. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one is lava lamp. Can't remember, but it gets a bit bigger, not too huge. So I'm thinking that maybe right in the middle here. So that's probably where I'm going to put it. This is the Caryopteris. It's called Dark Knight. And another common name for it is Bluebeard. And I'll give you the stats. It's fragrant, deep bluish purple flowers bloom in abundance from late summer into fall. The foliage is a dull green with silvery underside. Low mounded habit, 2 to 2.5 foot tall, 2.5 to 2 foot wide, and it says full sun. Isn't that beautiful? And the next plant I'm going to plant is this little hydrangea cutting that I made. It is ready. The roots are filling this little pot. I think it's time for it to go in the ground as well. Just a little update here on this hydrangea cage that I made. I see little bits of new growth coming right here. I did see a little fawn in here the other day, and I'm hoping that that's not the culprit. That's quite root bound. I'm going to get my knife. And when you find yourself getting a plant that's root bound, that's okay. What we need to do is tease out the roots like this, because you're going to encourage the roots to go out instead of going around. And it can take up it can take up more water easier. I noticed this one was drying out. I was watering it all the time. I've had it for a week, and it was just drying out. You see how I'm pulling the roots out? And then with the Hori Hori, you have a serrated edge, and you can just scarify it like that, and it will help the roots to stop going like this. It breaks up that root ball and gets them to think about growing outward. There. I'm going to put it in the hole. That's perfect. And fill it up with some of the dirt. And I am going to use some seafood compost. You want to tamp it in. Give it some pressure, not too much, just enough to root it in so that if the wind comes, it's not pulled right out. And then I'm going to give it some water. And this helps get the dirt and the air, the dirt down and get out any air pockets. And even though I watered this before I planted it, it was still dry. There. I just clean this up. I have holes in the backyard that I can put this in. There. And now the next plant. Now that's a blue spruce over there, and it can get quite wide. And this one, I'm still looking for a spot for it. Give me a minute and I'll figure it out. I've decided right here. And this isn't a very big root ball at all. It's trying to rain out. I'm going to try and beat the rain. Lots of rocks. Figures. When I want to do something quickly and get it done, I run into rocks. The hole's too deep. There. And my compost. I think I'm going to turn this way. There. This is what I'm using. Seafood compost. Give it some water. I'll see if I need to put any more fill in. It's hard when it's clay because it just clumps together. And I'm going to water this other one again. There. Done. This is the other entrance or exit to the secret garden. And I've got another 2 black cedar trees. And then we've got this 9 bark, I think it's called Diablo. And it really has put on a lot of growth, but the deer's been nibbling it. And I do remember this name. It's Lava Lamp Moon Rock. And I love the flower form on it. And then we've got the Caryopteris. And it is a magnet for the pollinators, so I'm hoping a lot come in here. That's mostly what my garden is anyways, is for the pollinators. And then the bloomstruck. And then this hydrangea. And then another Caryopteris, or 9 bark, and this one's called Amber something or other. And that is the Bridal Spirea. It's put on a ton of growth. I think it's grown like 1.5 feet. Likes it there. And then I've got a Rosy Glow. Shoot, I forget the names. As soon as I come on and start taping something, I forget the names. And then another Bridal Spirea. And then this hydrangea sprung back to life. And then these cedars are on the other side. And then this is a swoop. I'll have Annabelle hydrangeas. There's 3 of them here. And then the sweet spire. And then another one of the lava lamp. And you can see the deer ate it and it's starting to put out new growth. And then another cutting of Annabelle. And I made a cutting of the Diablo 9 bark. And then this is another bloomstruck that I moved that isn't very happy with me. So actually it's coming along quite well this year. I didn't think we'd even get this far. Now we just have to wait for it to mature. Hopefully next year we're going to be putting gravel all in the center and getting rid of the lawn in the center because I don't really want to be cutting grass in there. And when the bushes start getting bigger, then we'll start mulching between them and getting it looking good. Thanks for following along today. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up or maybe even consider subscribing. It really helps my channel grow. Anyways, have a great day, and I'm just going to wait for the rain and rejoice in it. Bye.